He's a pretty good artist and we love his cool and chilled persona. For our Wole Haniel Solomon, Reekado Banks, since he popped up under our radar as a newly signed maven with Turn It Up, Dorobuchi Adalbi and Catapult, and to date, as he sails through the seas of being a solo artist, he has always been a music star that we have admired. But it hasn't been all bright and sunny for Reekado Banks. There have been certain times when the name of Reekado Banks has been dragged, and here are 5 times it has happened on social media. Number 1. Film director, producer, and entertainment critic Charles Novia was one of the first celebrities to ever openly call out the Maven record star. Reviewing the Maven's 2014 music video for Adalbi, Charles Novia criticized Dija's pronunciation, applauded Korede Bello's screen charisma and talent, and called out Reekado Banks for not having an identity, saying that Reekado is not natural enough and seems to force himself to please in music videos. Number 2. During the full lockdown, Instagram Live really came to the forefront for entertainers as it became the main means for them to connect with fans and other entertainers. One activity on Instagram Live that really caught attention was the friendly hit battle that would see 2 prominent producers, artists, or disc jockeys pair up live on Instagram and compete to see who has the better catalog. During a question and answer session right at the tail end of March 2020, a fan asked Burna Boy which Nigerian artist the African giant would be willing to have a hit battle with. Burna Boy responded with, "I really don't know what a hit battle is, but I'm willing to go toe-to-toe with any worthy challenger. Lyrically, musically, physically, however they want it." Now, out of the blue, Reekado Banks responded by writing, "I'm game, that energy, let's get it." Burna Boy, surprised with Reekado Banks' response, ended the battle before it even began, writing, "You know I got too much love for you, bro, but didn't you see when I said worthy challenger? Reekado." The Twitter timeline immediately went up in flames as fans and observers couldn't believe that Burna Boy had just obliterated Reekado on social media. Korede Bello, Reekado Banks' former label mate, took to Twitter to defend Reekado Banks, first by asking Burna Boy an important question: "What are your insecurities? Even giants feel vulnerable sometimes," and then applauding Reekado Banks' hit-making ability, writing, "Reekado Banks is a certified hitmaker. No be today." Number 3. A certain TV station head in November 2019 took out time to compose a tweet that basically labeled Ricky TomTom as a struggling artist. They had asked followers to pick the artist who was struggling with his or her career, providing Reekado Banks and Techno as options. This time, Reekado Banks responded himself, bringing the savagery as he wrote, "LOL, I'm doing fine. Bother about your station. You've been struggling since you started. Ouch." Number 4. Wizkid's Made in Lagos after the very long wait is finally here, and we couldn't be more glad. Wizkid had promised us the Made in Lagos album years ago, with several release dates going up in smoke up until the 30th of October 2020 when it was eventually released. He had earlier promised another date in October 2020, the 15th, but because of the ongoing protests and unrest in the country at that time, had to reasonably push forward the release date. So it was pretty shocking to him and Nigerian music lovers when Reekado Banks announced that he would be releasing Omolugu, a collaboration with Wizkid, that same day. And obviously irritated Wizkid responded to him with, "Delete this dude. Can't believe you're even doing this at a time like this. Old song, fool." And then in another tweet he wrote, "Cloud Animal." Now, despite Wizkid's response, Reekado Banks went on with the release as promised. Number 5. And finally, just for jokes and to complete the numbers, back in 2017 when Reekado Banks shared this picture on Instagram with his briefs on display, his label boss at the time, Don Jazzy, responded with, "You for no just wear jeans." LOL. And that's where we wrap it up on 5 times Reekado Banks was dragged on social media. Aside the dragging, Reekado Banks is an exceptionally gifted artist, and the Nigerian music industry is blessed to have him.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.